This is an excerpt from 60 Days of Happiness by Randy Alcorn. Nearly every myth, legend, and utopian prophecy expresses the hope that Earth and its inhabitants might be restored to the happiness we instinctively know once existed in this world but was somehow lost. They all lived happily ever after is more than a fairy tale ending. It's the deep-seated dream of the human race, a reflection of what will be the true outcome of God's plan. The truth is that because of who God is and what He's done for us, we can really live happily ever after. Now, some might consider that message simplistic, but I, personally, have found it to be completely true. When I trust God, I'm happy, and when I don't, well, I'm not. I'm not talking about artificial or pretend happiness, but about genuine happiness that naturally flows from God. A physician or a therapist will tell you it's not easy to convince people to do what they need to do unless it's also what they want to do. God offers not only what people need, but also what we want: happiness. C.S. Lewis once said, "If you want to get warm, you must stand near the fire." Similarly, if you want joy, power, peace, long life, you must get close to the thing that has them. It's God who has the source of all of these gifts. That's why our closeness to happiness is commensurate to our closeness to God. Much of the battle for joy hinges on whether or not we believe God is happy and wants us to be too. And also whether we recognize that at this very moment, God is showing Himself and His happiness to us in hundreds of ways, if only we'll take the time to look. I'm not always happy, but by God's grace, I'm more happy now than I've ever been. And I've also learned to make choices that increase my joy. Great pain certainly dulls, and at times even overshadows happiness. But it can't destroy the happiness that's grounded deep, deep within ourselves. And maybe you don't believe in God, or maybe you believe in a different God than I do. But at the end of the day, one thing is for sure: happiness is available to all of us. It's the essence of being a human. It's the essence of being alive. May I suggest that if you're looking for greater happiness, the answer lies in looking for the source.